In this video, I'll be showing you how you can create your wallet using Metamask. I know step one of the process is selecting the marketplace. However, I do recommend that everyone uses OpenSea for the marketplace as it's the largest NFT marketplace out there. Just to confirm once again, a wallet is where you're going to store your digital currency, whether that's Bitcoin or Ethereum. Although what you're going to find is that the most popular and the biggest NFT collections, they are all built on the Ethereum blockchain, meaning that to get involved in them, you're going to need some Ethereum in your wallet. Let's go ahead and create the wallet now. I recommend everyone uses Metamask for a few reasons. The first reason is that Metamask is the most popular wallet out there. If we go over to OpenSea and then click the wallet icon in the top right, you can see Metamask is the most popular out of all of the ones listed here. And another reassuring thing about Metamask is it's actually used by over 21 million users worldwide, which is a lot of people. I do get a lot of questions from people asking, well, if I store my money in Metamask, can't Metamask take my money and steal it and run away? And the answer to that question is no, because if you actually look at how Metamask work, they don't even own your data. You own all the data in your actual wallet, and you can see that Metamask actually generate the password on your device. They don't store it anywhere in the cloud, so there's no possibility of it getting hacked and someone finding your secret key and accessing all the money you have in your wallet. Remember, we are operating in the blockchain. There is no middleman whatsoever. So whenever you make a purchase using Metamask, it is between you and the person who you are buying the NFT from. So you definitely want to be careful and make sure the transaction is as you think it is, and you don't get scammed and you don't end up sending money to the wrong person. Because if you do that, again, there is no middleman, there is no like private bank. You can't contact them and say, please return my money. It is down to you. So please be very, very careful when sending any money on any wallet out there. So go ahead and visit metamask.io. I will include a link to this in the resources. Once you're here, you want to go ahead and click download. Now, Metamask is a Google Chrome extension, so to use this, you will need to be using Google Chrome. They do have an app for iPhones and Androids as well. However, I recommend you actually go ahead and buy NFTs on your desktop computers, as there are quite a few things you need to look at before you make a purchase, and it's going to be really hard to see those things if you're using your mobile device. So let's go ahead and click Install Metamask for Chrome. Go ahead and click Add to Chrome. Let's click Add Extension. And then just like that, you can see it's now been added to our Chrome. It's going to redirect where we can go ahead and actually set up the process. This is actually quite a cool screen, as where you move the mouse, the fox actually follows you, which is quite cool. Let's go ahead and click Get Started. So remember, we are starting from scratch here. I actually already have a Metamask wallet, but I'm going to create a new one for the purpose of this course. And I'll also be putting some of my own money in this wallet and buying an NFT. So I'll literally be walking the walk. So let's go ahead and click Create a Wallet. Let's go for a brand new one. And you can see, as I just said, they don't collect any of your data, any of your keys, not even your IP address. These guys are really, really big on privacy, which is a really good thing. Let's go ahead and click Agree. Now you want to create a password for your Metamask account. Try and go for something as secure and complicated as possible. Just make sure you keep a note of it. Again, the more complicated your password is, the harder it's going to be for someone to crack it. Let's go ahead and copy and paste in my password. I've read the terms and conditions. I do recommend you read them if you haven't already. I read these before when I initially set up my first account. Let's go ahead and click Create. You'll then see a video on how you can secure your wallet. But as we are experts and I'm going to walk you through the process, you don't really need to watch this. However, feel free to watch it if you would like to give it a watch. Then we click Next. Now, this is probably the most important part of the whole sign up process. This is where we are going to see our secret recovery phrase. So if you'd like to buy NFTs on another computer, a different browser, you need to go ahead and install the MetaMask on that computer or browser. And you'll need to enter in a secret phrase to prove it's actually you who is logging into your MetaMask account and not someone else. Now, by default, this SRP, secret recovery phrase, is going to be blurred out. Now, it's really, really important. I can't stress this. You should never, ever share this secret recovery phrase with anyone. No one ever is going to ask you for this. If they do, then they are a scammer. So please run a million miles in the other direction. No one needs your secret recovery phrase to send you money. It is just for you, your internal use, so you can verify that it is you logging into your MetaMask account. I recommend do not send this to yourself on email. I recommend that when you actually go ahead and reveal it, what you want to do is write it down on a piece of paper and store it somewhere really safe. You can even take a picture of it if you want. However, keep it on your phone. Don't upload it to the cloud. It's really, really important that no one else has this phrase, because if they do, they can access all the money and all the NFTs you have in your crypto wallet. So of course, I am creating a brand new wallet just for the purpose of this training video. So I'm going to go ahead and click reveal so everyone can see my secret phrase. But remember, I am not going to be using this wallet going forward. This is just a new wallet for the purpose of this course. As you can see, I've got my secret recovery phrase. It's typically 12 random words. So my secret phrase is rely, just happy, flock, SA floor, honey, morning, deny, torch, tape, target. So it means no sense. It's just random phrases that you can use to authenticate it as you. So what we want to do is make a note of this and write it down. However, like I said, for the purpose of this course, I'm actually going to go ahead and just copy that. And then when you click the next stage, what you need to do is basically give back the same secret recovery phrase in the same order using the words below. And this is just your way of proving to Metamask that you do know your secret recovery phrase and you have wrote it down. If you can memorize your phrase, that is even better, as that way you can never kind of really lose it. So let's go ahead and click next. And as you can see, we now need to confirm our secret recovery phrase. I've already copied mine, so I'll just paste it up there and I'll put it in there. So we'll go for rely, just, happy, and then we've got flock, SA floor. So we'll go for flock, SA floor, and after floor we had honey, morning, deny, honey, morning, deny, and then we had torch, tape, target. Torch, tape, target. Go ahead and click confirm. Congratulations, I now know my secret phrase and I'm all done on the MetaMask setup. Again, I want to stress one more time because I do not want anyone to get scammed. I really, really hate seeing people get scammed. Please do not share this secret recovery with anyone out there. And if you are thinking of trying to hack into my wallet I've made for this video, don't even bother. I've literally just made it for the purpose of this course. There's going to be no money or no NFTs in there by the time this course comes out. And once you've done all of the sign up process, you are pretty much all done. You can go ahead and click the all done button. And you can see above the button, it says Metamask cannot recover your secret recovery phrase. So if you do lose it, even if you get in touch with these guys, again, they will not even know what your phrase is, as your phrase is created on your device. It's not stored in the cloud anywhere whatsoever. And this is basically your Metamask wallet. At the top, you have your account name, and below that, you have your wallet address. So if someone wants to send you money, this is the address you need to give them. It's a really, really long address. I never recommend you try and write it down. I always recommend you copy this. And if you want to send it to someone on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, just simply go ahead and paste it. And you can see this is what it looks like. To confirm, you are more than okay to share your address publicly. As remember, in the earlier videos in the course, every transaction you make is going to be public anyway in the smart contract on the blockchain. So no one can access any of your money or your NFTs just by having this address. However, people can send you money if you give them your wallet address. So this is the wallet address for this specific account. If we go back to our wallet, you can see we have a few different tabs, one for assets and for activities. Once you start to purchase some NFTs, you are going to see your NFTs appear here. At the moment, we have no money in our wallet. So what I'm going to do in the next video is I'll show you how you can actually get some money in your wallet and then go ahead and start to buy some NFTs. So that is it for this one, and I'll see you in the next video.